hosted by Leif Gantvoort, Travis Oates, Alexa Cappiello, and Dan Billet. And I'm Brett Sheridan, and here's today's game master, Leif Gantvoort.
What?
I like that name better.
What?
Okay, that's the actual pronunciation of it.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is that,
the Dutch
I've been
Gantvoort.
pronouncing it wrong my
Yeah.
whole life.
In the original Dutch.
I will admit that I do often have times where it is difficult to pronounce my own name. All right. Welcome to Everything's a Game. Thanks, Brett. Thanks, kids. First and foremost, we as a group would like to acknowledge that we have been off the air for 2 weeks for a very significant reason, and we are coming back. As many of you know, there are fires raging across Los Angeles, and for every single one of us, we know people that have been personally touched by this. We know people that have lost everything, and so as a group, we were weighing the options of us coming back and how difficult that was going to be, but I think everybody in Los Angeles is kind of suffering the same fate right now, where we are struggling with how best to help the people that were directly affected by this tragedy. And one of the things that I can say is that I have a family staying with me that lost their home, that lost everything. And since this started, we have been playing games every night. Every single night we sit down and we play board games together. And so I have firsthand seen how games can help in a small, almost insignificant way, but that they can help. They can help heal and they can help bring people together. And so as a group, we felt that we can do the same thing. We can bring games. We can try to help in our small, almost insignificant way. So that is why we are here today, to play some games. So we will play games.
I would just like to add one thing. I'd like to argue the point that what we do is almost insignificant.
Okay.
I think what we do is completely insignificant.
Completely insignificant.
But yeah, it's a rough time to
For
be
all
in
of
Los
us.
Angeles.
Yes.
And yeah.
But welcome to the show that is the game of games.
Yeah.
Meaning that every episode is a game, and every episode we play games, where I will dish out points at my discretion. Sometimes those points are going to be tied to the games we play. Sometimes they are not. They're just going to be on my whim, my fancy, if you will. For example, Travis Oates.
Yes.
Who's on first?
Bob.
5 points to Travis. Dan Billet.
Yes.
Nerd or geek?
Geek.
I'm going to give you 10 points for that.
Yeah.
Lex Cappiello.
What's up?
6 of one or half dozen of the other?
Half dozen of the other.
Okay, all right. 5 points for Lex. And Brett Sheridan. If 3x minus y equals 12, what is 8x over 2y?
Oh, that is 7x minus 2 over x.
That is exactly right. Brett Sheridan gets 10 points. Good job. All right, so that is how the game is played, okay? And whoever has the most points in the end will win the episode. They will win the title of the most winner of everything. And so will one of you, because every episode we play for a lucky fan who at the end of the game will win what, Brett?
They will win a board game.
And why is that?
Because
Everything's a game.
Hey, where'd the creepy children go?
They're here. They're here somewhere. They're behind you.
Are
Lex.
we gonna
That's
put
where
the-
the creepy
no.
children are. They're right
Are we
behind
going to put
you.
them in later, or should we all try to do everything's a game? Like,
No, we can put them in later.
all right. Good.
And also, we do have a special guest with us today.
Yay.
So later, Cynthia Quiles is going to be joining us for 2.5 questions. But we can't have a winner at the end of the episode without a game. So let's play our first game.
Woohoo!
New Year's Revolutions. So we are not very far into the new year,
right.
and lots
It's been
of
great
people.
so far.
Yes, I know.
Already I want
I
my
know.
subscription back.
Lots of people start the new year with a renewed energy. They try to tackle all sorts of parts of their life that they want to improve. For some, they want to get in better shape. Some want to try and be kinder.
Did you just point to me when you did a better shape one?
I
Yeah, you
kinda
looked at
did
me
not.
with kindness. It's
I kind of did not,
Yeah,
which
okay.
means I kind of did. I didn't mean to. All right. And some attempt to overthrow a government or invade another country. So I'm going to give you a few events that occurred on January 1st with one key element missing. I want you to try and figure out what the element is that helps make these statements New Year's revolutions. Okay? Make sense?
No, let's
Not
go.
at all.
Yeah.
The first one is easy, all right? Then I think you'll pick up on it. On January 1st, 1863, President Blank issued the Emancipation Proclamation declaring that the slaves in rebel states would, quote, forever be free, end quote.
Buzz.
Oh, you got to buzz in on that? Just write it down, Brady. Write it on the
Boom.
pad.
My paddle was way over there, and what that does is take me out of like the screen, and I'm not centered, kind of like you've
Nobody
been
needs
this
to
whole
look
time
at
when
you.
I asked you to
But
center.
here's the thing. If I get
Here's
in the
the
center...
thing. There's no thing, Leaf.
If I get in the center of this frame, then I'm off for less
No,
than
look
my
at,
two
look
frame.
at, look.
Okay.
All right, let's look at this
No.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
But I had to adjust it.
I'm
I don't know.
trying to help you.
Listen, guys, I'm trying to be better and not getting so mad at Leaf, and it's just not. It's not working.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Take
Oh,
out
I had
all your
a-
frustration on me. All right, let's go around. Brett, what is your answer for that?
I don't have a pen, but it was Lincoln.
Which Lincoln?
Oh, President Lincoln.
There we go. Good enough. Brett gets 5 points. Dan-
Abraham.
Dan Billet, what do you got?
Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Excellent. I'm going to give you 10 points for
Thank
that.
you.
Travis, what do you got?
I'm using his full name, President Lincoln Cadillac.
Lincoln Cadillac. Yes, excellent. 10 points for that. Lex, what do you got?
Dealership.
I
think
just,
would be the
I
last
just
name.
wrote Lincoln.
Just Lincoln.
President Lincoln.
I'm gonna-
Obvi-
I got to give you
obviously.
5 points
Oh,
for that,
come
Lex. No, I'm
on.
sorry.
No.
Nope. That was a half answer. Half answer.
Okay.
All right, next one. In 1804, on January 1st, the country blank became a free republic after a revolution that started in 1791. All right, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys right now. This is a failure on my part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't know the answer to that?
I failed to write down the answers to my own questions
Are you serious?
on the cards. So we're going to see what your answers are.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm still going to pick my favorite. But
Right.
to the audience out there, it might not be the correct answer. All right, so I'll give you the question once more. In 1804, on January 1st, the country blank became a free republic after a revolution that started in 1791.
Would you like me to look this up?
No,
I've
no,
already-
no, no,
I mean,
no.
I've already put my answer.
Yeah,
Do you want me to find out what
no,
the actual answer
I just want us. I just want us to like
All right.
get history wrong.
Okay,
because we're
that's
allowed
fine.
to do that. All right, Dan. Dan, what do you got?
I hate you so much. Right.
Oh, Haiti.
Haiti.
All right.
Haiti.
I like the
Yeah.
phrasing. You get 5 points. Brett Sheridan, what do you got?
Oh, it is the country of Canada.
Just after a revolution? Sure. No.
Having taken actual Canadian history, that is
I'm
incorrect.
pretty sure Canada is incorrect. I don't know about Haiti. Haiti could be right. Lex, what do you got?
Vive la révolution! I said France.
France in 1804.
Could be, man.
It could be.
Put the computer down. No,
look-
no, we will never know.
This
We
is
will
going to
never
drive
know.
me
Nobody will ever
absolutely
know.
crazy.
I
They
know.
wrote a whole
I
musical
can't
about
wait
it.
to see where it
Do you want
goes.
do you want the right answer?
Lex, I'm going to give you 5 points.
Woot.
What do you got? The right answer. Travis Oates.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. That's a 10-point answer. I'm going to give you 10 points for that. I like that answer.
Wow.
Okay, so we will never know.
Oh God! This is my worst nightmare.
yeah,
Like
this is
happening
awesome.
right now. Yeah.
All right, so the second one.
Why is it your
Or-
worst nightmare?
or
You
it's-
just
this
hate.
is the third question. I also failed to write down the answers, but I know half of it.
Oh, okay.
In 1797,
1797.
blank replaced blank as the capital of the state of New York. Blank replaced blank. I
Oh.
do know
Oh,
the second
well.
part of this answer,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure as a group we can figure out the first part. This is great. This is my best game ever. To be fair, no, there's no way that to be fair. Okay, Brett, do you have an answer? There's two answers for this. I'm looking
Yeah,
for
well,
two
I
things.
think no, I have it, but I just wanted to hear somebody else say theirs first.
Oh, sure, that's a good strategy.
Yeah, before I
Dan.
write it down.
I'm gonna say Albany replaced New York City.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think that's
think
100%
that might be
right.
too,
Nope,
but
that is wrong,
No,
actually.
it's
Okay,
wrong?
what do you
Yeah,
got,
okay.
Travis? What's wrong?
I believe this is accurate. I think it's Albany replaced New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam.
Because I believe back then it was
Even
In
New
1797,
even
you're saying
old New York
it was still
was
New
once
Amsterdam.
New
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Right, yeah.
Hmm.
That
I
would have
believe.
been older New York. But yeah, sure.
I'm just
yeah,
saying.
Yeah. Nope.
Travis, I'm gonna give you points just because I
that
like your
sounds
tenacity.
correct.
Yes.
I don't know.
Lex,
I
what do
said
you got?
Albany replaced Rochester because that's the only other place I can think of right now in New York.
In
is
New
Rochester.
York, not the
Rochester.
state of New York, but Rochester.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, not the city of New York.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lex,
She
you know
meant
what?
the
Listen.
character Rochester from
Yeah.
the...
Listen, Dan already said the city, so I'm not going to copy Dan.
Could somebody please write the correct
No.
answer?
Oh,
Like,
no, no,
in
no,
the-
no, no.
in the-
Stay out of
in
that.
the comments.
God,
please.
this
Oh,
should have
God.
been a live show.
Yeah.
Brett, what do you got?
We all know it was Pikachu replaced Pichu.
Yes.
Pikachu.
Excellent
Is that the
answer.
upgrade? Did I
No,
get that
no.
right?
No.
Pichu was the.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Raichu
Pikachu.
Pichu.
I believe
Yeah.
it evolved.
5 points.
And
for
then
that.
Raichu or something? Raichu?
Okay. All right. Now we're moving to 1781, January 1st.
Oh.
1781. I'm glad you're picking dates that like
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
know
that
so
is
well.
significant. Okay. 1,500 soldiers from the Pennsylvania line insist that a 3-year enlistment expires and kill 3 officers in a blank rage and abandon the Continental Army's winter camp.
In a blank rage?
In a blank rage.
Oh. Oh.
What?
There is no right answer. Okay, maybe this will put your mind at ease. There is no
We
correct
got you. No,
answer.
great.
Can you
Okay.
just say that again? It
Okay,
was very...
sure, of course.
I wish you wouldn't.
In 1781, 1,500 soldiers from the Pennsylvania line insist that the 3-year enlistment that they are under expires and they kill 3 officers in a blank rage and abandon the Continental Army's winter camp.
Cincy.
This was
Gotcha,
on
I
January
gotcha.
1st,
Yep.
1781.
All right.
Not to be confused with January 1st, 1782. Brett, what's your answer?
It was an against the machine rage.
Oh, excellent answer, Brett Sheridan. That's 10 points. Dan, what do you got?
Read it again.
No, one more time. Slower.
I beg you not to.
In a snuff and Applejack induced rage.
Excellent
Yes.
answer. 10
Applejack.
points. 10
Yes,
points.
thank
Lex, what do you got?
I said Hulk inspired.
Hulk-inspired rage. I like it. I
No,
like it a
agreed.
lot.
Hulk was big
Definitely
in the
points.
1700s.
He sure was.
He was always big, Travis.
It's his origin story.
All right. what
I
do you
said,
got?
blind rage.
Blind is the correct answer,
Wait,
Travis.
you said there were no correct
I
answers.
know I did, and then I changed
Oh,
it.
God. Oh.
This is just the worst game for Dan in the history of games.
I was gonna put blind. Oh, brother.
All right, let's go for a little more modern.
Okay.
January
in
1st,
1814.
Yeah.
1970.
Okay.
It became officially illegal to advertise blank.
Oh, Cincy, got it.
And at this point, I did start writing the answers in. So I don't know why the first 4 I failed to write the answers, but this one I do have the correct answer. So
Locked
Dan,
in.
I'm assuring you that
Okay,
whatever we
all right.
go with will be
All
the
right.
correct answer. All right, Brett, what do you got?
Cocaine.
Oh,
It is
lame.
not cocaine,
I said
but
cocaine too.
Oh,
Lex,
man.
not cocaine. So sorry about
I'm
that.
erasing the first thing I said. I decided against it.
Dan, what's the right answer?
Cigarettes on
Cigarettes is the right answer. You get 5 points. Travis, what do you got?
I said something and then also cigarettes.
So cigarettes. You get 5 points for that. Where are you going, Travis? You lost?
I dropped something.
Oh, you
Okay,
dropped
let's
your
get. I'm gonna
mic.
keep the camera on Travis for
Yeah,
this.
as he
This
bonks
is his
head on
favorite.
his microphone.
Travis loves when I keep the camera on him when he's doing awkward things like blowing his nose and reaching for things.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, here's another one that doesn't have the answer, Dan. So,
Okay,
so
good.
you'll love this.
All
one.
right,
Yep.
excellent.
January 1st, 1934.
34.
The law for the prevention of genetically diseased offspring comes into effect in. I do know the answer, though.
I don't even know that.
The law for the
Just-
prevention of genetically diseased offspring comes into effect in blank.
Sounds like a bunch of words mashed together.
1934.
34. The
That's a
law
clue.
against.
I have this one.
1934. Prevention against genetically diseased offspring. No. Travis, no.
No?
No. No. No.
Wait, there was
Oh,
a.
I need to know. Come
No.
on, you can't keep that secret. Wait, no, sit it. I want to see.
There was a law against genetically.
Yes. And it comes into effect. No. It comes into effect in 1934. Dan was not alive in 1934.
Dan.
Travis has really cracked himself up with this, which,
Well, Travis comes up with another answer. Brett, do you have an answer?
I don't even know what. I still don't get the sentence. Dan, can you explain it to me?
there was a law against people with
Genetically disabled offspring.
Yeah, right.
And it came into effect.
There was a
I'm
law.
guessing Germany.
It is Germany.
Yeah,
Good,
I think
good job,
also
Dan.
I think it was also actually not the same time, but we had that law in this country in certain states.
We just like to point fingers at
yes.
other countries, not
Germany,
at
Germany,
ourselves.
Germany,
Okay,
Germany.
Yeah.
Brett, what are you going to say now?
So we just said, like, what do you mean? What, we'd had locked
He
him
didn't
up,
say
or we
anything.
had to
They're
like?
sterilized.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah, that's what happened
Good
to me.
times. I wasn't going to go there. All right.
What?
Lex, what's your answer?
I said China. I don't.
China.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Not a terrible answer. I'm going to give you some points. All right. And Travis, what is your proper answer?
Well, I was going to say Germany as well. I knew the answer
okay.
was Germany.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the end of the game.
That was a doozy.
Oh my
Oh
God.
boy, nice little history lesson there in which we learned nothing.
we're just going to stop it there. Okay. At the end of round one, the points as they stand are Lex, you have 35 points.
Woohoo.
Brett and Trav are tied with 40 points, and Dan has 60 points.
Ooh, wow.
All right, so stick around after the break. When we come back, we are going to be playing Not Me. It's a new game.
Oh,
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
all
yeah,
right.
just continue to babble a little bit as we
Sure.
fade
Well, I
into
like that
commercial
Travis.
break.
Travis usually likes to prepare well.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around through the break. We are going to be playing a new game called Not Me. Now, if I had thought about this ahead, and you're right, Dan, my preparation has not been on point today. I didn't have to bring out the boxes until now, but they've been sitting here the whole time.
Yeah,
You've probably
can I
been
open
saying,
it?
"No, hold on, stop."
I wanna.
All right. Friends, each of you has a random wooden box in front of you. I went ahead and I mixed
Not
them up
me.
and I distributed them amongst you. Now, when I tell you, I want you to look into the box. When I tell you, okay? Without any of your fellow contestants seeing inside your box. Now,
Oh God, what's in the box?
no, it's that would have been a great title for this, but we've already put that title on another
I think
game
I
we
still
play.
have the sound effects.
No,
No, you don't.
You don't. You
No,
don't.
we don't have any sound effects.
What's in
Now-
the box?
Now, one of these boxes is empty, but the other three of the boxes contain a prize. Once you understand the contents of your box, I want you to try and convince me, without showing me, that you do not have a prize in your box. Whoever convinces me the most will win all of the prizes in the end. However, points are still going to be awarded for clever or compelling arguments.
Do we
So,
actually get the prizes?
That's what I said. Yes, there are
So-
3 prizes
Go ahead.
and one
Would
box
we
that is
consider them
empty.
prizes or just?
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
think you'll consider them prizes.
There's 3 prizes,
Is there $1
and
million in here?
Yeah,
That's what I would like.
Is it the rest of Alexis candy from back when I
Yes,
ate all
yeah,
of Alexis candy?
yeah, back from our Christmas episode. Yes, that's right. Okay, if
real
you-
quickly,
yes.
because our guest today, Cynthia, wasn't paying attention. What? How does the game again? How's that game again?
So when I tell you, you're going to open your box, you're going to look in.
Okay.
There is 1 empty box and 3 boxes that have prizes in it.
Got it.
You are going to try to convince me and your fellow contestants that you have the empty box.
Got it. Got it.
Okay.
And I have the empty box.
that you have
Yeah.
the empty box.
So
Right.
we're all saying our boxes are empty.
And we're
Right.
yes, and whoever's the most convincing.
Yes, exactly.
I'm glad
All right.
we clarified.
Okay,
for
so
Cynthia.
go
Yeah.
ahead
We're
and
doing
look
this
in
one
your
at a
box.
time.
Don't
So
let me see
only
either.
me. Only me though, right? Or is everybody doing
No,
it?
everybody does it at the
Everybody's
same
doing
time.
it at the
Looks
same time.
inside.
All right,
I don't want to see. I'm going to turn away from all of you. I'm going to close my eyes. I don't want to know.
All right.
So just let me know when you've looked in your box and you've closed it again.
Okay. Are you closing?
Yeah. All right.
I don't understand. There's nothing in my box.
Yeah. This is a really weird game, Leif.
Yeah.
This is how I wanted it to play. All right.
Okay.
Everybody's looked.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead. Start. Argue.
I mean,
Who?
There's not.
That's how I know there's nothing in my box.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That is.
Hey, Dan, do that motion again so we can see your hand inside of the box while you're doing it.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
now
you're obviously holding something.
I'm doing the same.
I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, effective, Dan. Good
Boom.
job. All right,
Nothing
Lex
in
did
my
the same.
box. I
but
did the
you,
same thing.
But you copied Dan. I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
You copied Dan.
All right, well,
All right, I'm gonna do the same
shaking
thing.
this.
Shaking.
shaking
I like
it.
the shake
There's
technique.
nothing in here.
Nothing in there. Good. All right. What else? What else can you tell me about why you do not have? Like, how can I trust you? I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, physics, I guess, would be like if you trust physics.
You expect me to believe science all of a sudden?
I know.
You know I am
it's
a science
2025.
denier.
I know. Yeah, no, gravity would be the explanation that I use, but yeah.
Okay.
Leif has known me for many a moon, and I am incapable of lying.
Yes.
I do not have anything in this box. That is, I don't know how else to explain it. I have the empty box.
Counterpoint: if he was incapable of lying, then he's been sick an awful lot
Yeah,
lately and not been to work.
I was gonna say.
I'm just saying, like apparently he's been in the hospital and had all kinds of issues.
Trav gets points for that.
I was not sick. It was my child.
Systematically, every child that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 7 grandmothers. Come on, Travis.
And they've all died and had funerals.
Hey, that's a fun fact. I don't have any more grandparents alive.
Oh, that is a fun fact. Brett, I'm going to give you 5 points for that fun fact. And cry a tear.
How does that, affect what's in his box?
I don't know. It
it's-
doesn't matter.
It's Brett trying
It's a truth
to
serum.
convince us
Yes.
that he
by
doesn't know how to
distracting
lie.
Us.
Yeah.
Travis, I want you to trade boxes with Dan.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, really? You're willing to give up your
Very
boxes
easily
that
gave
much?
it up.
Yeah, because there's nothing.
Because there's
in my
nothing
box.
in my box.
Uh-huh. But that means that you don't win then if he
right.
had nothing in his box.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right.
Right? So now you might have something in your box.
Can I look at his
no,
box
you
now and
cannot
see if
look
he's
at
lying?
it. No,
All
you
right.
can't look at it.
You just looked in the box.
I thought
You just said you can't look in the box.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
So now
cheated.
trade with Lex.
All right, Lex.
All right.
Here you go.
All right.
Take it. Take the nothingness.
There's nothing in that.
Okay.
I
all
can't.
right.
I can't look in his box.
Can I
even
look
though he
in?
looks
Can I
at
look
mine.
in this one?
No, you
No.
can't look in that box.
That's the whole point.
All right.
You know what? Look in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
look
of
in the
us?
box.
All of us?
Yeah, look in the box. Go
All right.
ahead.
Okay.
Oh, still nothing.
Yeah, Brett didn't get a switch.
Yeah. Still nothing in the box.
All right. Do you still have nothing in the box?
This
Yes.
box?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's a little. I think Dan has something in the box.
There's legit something in my box now because that's my box, and my box didn't have.
No,
anything in
that's
it.
your box that you're holding is now your box.
But that
Pretty
is
sure.
my
Go-
box.
Pretty sure.
I
This is
can't-
my box and
I
there's nothing in
can't
it.
be honest about multiple boxes.
You can't be
There is
honest,
definitely something
period.
in this box. There is nothing in that box. Which was
box
the one
that
I
Lex
started with.
has
It's weird
now.
because I
Box that I
looked in
have?
that box and there definitely was something in there. So
Well,
Oh,
nobody.
so Dan is
Can I-
admitting that there
that
was
there was
something
something
in
in
the
that
box.
box. Yeah.
So
Can I
you
just-
were a
can I
liar
just say-
before.
Oh yes. That's the job
Yeah.
in here. Right?
Yeah.
Is to in fact be a liar. I am trying to be a good liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett, what happened with the box that you had?
Oh, I switched it with myself, and it still has nothing in it.
Good job. I'm so very, very proud of you. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and anybody want to make one last argument?
I mean, I've been the most
About the
quiet
box
here,
that I didn't
but
have anything
honestly,
in over
I have
there?
nothing to hide, so there's just nothing in here. Like my
She's
soul.
confirming
Okay.
the fact
Really?
that my box
I
didn't
do
have
know
anything in it.
who has nothing in their box.
Tell me.
Yeah, it's me.
It's you.
Yeah. I haven't
you have
seen,
nothing in your
all the
box.
boxes. I know which one has nothing.
I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is who I am convinced that has nothing in their box. And again, I pass these out randomly at the start of the game.
Sure.
Brett Sheridan.
Yes.
It's not you.
It's not me that doesn't have.
Yep. It's not you.
Mm.
You have something in your box.
All right.
I was pretty convinced that Dan had something in his box, which means Travis now has something in his box.
No, I actually. Okay. I
And
don't
now-
have Dan's. I have hers.
And that.
No,
Here's-
I have first.
So hold
Yeah,
on. Are
and
we
so
saying that
Lex-
the box that we have now is our box?
Yeah, that's
okay.
your box.
The box we have now is our
That's
box.
your
So
box.
this is
Well,
no
then it's
longer your
Alexa.
box.
Yeah. Then
Right.
Alexa's one.
Yeah. But you can still convince me. Like, that's the point of the game. You have
That
to
I
convince
have
me.
nothing.
Yes.
I like I said, I have nothing. Like I don't know how else to
Yeah,
say it.
but you don't know that you have nothing.
Look him in the eyes and say that, Lex.
Did
I
you
have
look in your box?
nothing.
Because
Did you
I've
look in
seen
your box?
I've seen
You
what's in
told
that.
me to look in my box.
Why did you look in your box?
Because you said look in your
told her
box.
to.
No, I know. All right. But here's the thing. This is who I think now has the box that has nothing in it.
All right.
Dan Billet.
Really?
Yep.
He protests
Why?
so much. Like
Why
he's
would
so
you think
loud
that
about
Dan
it. Yeah.
Has ever
Because I think he did a good, effective job of realizing what was in the box with his first move and dumping it out. And the second time the new box that came to you, you were so quick to do that same thing, but less careful.
Can I guess who I think
Yes,
has nothing
please,
in their
do.
box? I think it's Brett.
It's absolutely Brett.
You think it's Brett? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Dan has a
absolutely
$20
Brett.
bill in his box. So
Wow.
And I have
it's
$20 in
absolutely
mine,
Brett.
and she has a $20 in hers.
Does that mean I just win $60?
I
Wait,
do.
hold on. Bretty, you had the nothing in your box.
Yeah.
I betrayed our decades of friendship.
Nothing box.
And I didn't believe you. I'm so sorry. So yes, Dan, you win $60.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
Travis just pocketed it, but you know,
Did he?
whatever.
There was
it's-
nothing in my box.
Everything's a game, Travis.
Wait.
including-
There was nothing in my box, or else I would give it to you.
Leif,
yeah,
can I keep
sure.
the box?
Oh, well, here's the
I want
thing.
the
These are
box.
Trav's
Yeah,
boxes.
these are my
Oh.
boxes.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
pretty sure he
yeah.
kickstarted these boxes
Boo.
back when they came out.
Here
Yeah.
you
These
go,
are
Dan.
open boxes.
And we often
Thank you.
use them for
I-
D&D.
I knew you had something in your box because you protested so much, but Leif
I
just
knew,
likes
and I knew
you a
you
lot.
had something because you protested so little.
And I knew I had nothing because I didn't. And I didn't
Wow,
win?
that's
That
my-
doesn't make any
that's-
sense.
That's my favorite game that we played.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
So
because
much
you won
sense.
$60.
Yeah, that's way better than the first one.
All right. So when we
Coincidentally, by the way,
Yes.
Dan is being docked $60 in his pay today.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's kind of weird. how
Actually,
that worked
40
out.
because you just took the.
That's
choice.
right, just-
That would-
yeah, that's
like
right.
that would be all right.
see, it all works out. Math. All right. When we come back,
Are you want to give the scores? You haven't given the
Oh,
scores.
I'm
for a
sorry.
while.
Give me the scores. All right. Yes. So right now, tied for last place, Travis and Lex with 50 points.
Sure.
Brett has moved up to 55 points, though gosh, I'm going to give him 5 more points just because I feel bad I didn't
Yeah.
pick. 60 points, and Dan is in the lead, retains his lead with 70 points.
And
Okay.
$40.
And
more importantly.
$40. That is
Wait, shouldn't
impressive.
you get 60?
Yeah, I should.
What-
but
but Trav took the other
You know,
20.
sticky, sticky fingers
I
Magoo
didn't-
over here.
I didn't have anything in my box.
All right. Sure.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to take a talk. Oh, my God. I just said take a talk.
That's you got to explain it now.
So when Brett's son Blake was really small, he used to do a make-believe talk show in their house where it was called Take a Talk, where you had to go in and sit on the couch with him, and he had like a little suit that he would wear, and he had a little cup, and he would interview you. So at one point, we decided to film this, so we did. If you go on the internet right now, which I hope you're on,
Yeah.
you can find it. It's called Take a Talk with Blake Sheridan, and it's him interviewing Felicia Day. It is the most adorable thing ever.
In fact, during this break, maybe you could show a clip of it.
Oh, yeah, I could actually.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, don't go away from this show.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So take a look at this clip, and then we'll be right back.
And then we'll be right back. And we will have Cynthia Quiles in here talking about her new show on ABC.
Ow.
Nice.
So stick around. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for coming back. We hope you enjoyed that clip because we definitely played a clip of that video. Right, Brett?
Oh, man, yeah.
Such a good clip.
Yeah, such a good clip. Okay. Cynthia Quiles has recurred on shows including Dynasty and Why Women Kill. She is currently appearing as Frankie on Shifting Gears, the new Tim Allen and Kat Dennings sitcom that airs on Wednesday nights on ABC. So tonight, right? The show is tonight because this episode is airing on a Wednesday. So tonight the episode will be airing.
Yes.
All right,
Wednesdays at 8 p.m.
yeah.
and streaming the next day on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu, yes,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about Frankie. What's it like being on the show? What's Frankie all about?
Well, the show is based in a car restoration shop.
I know nothing about that.
Nothing at all. Frankie is the only female mechanic at this point in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the guys. She's fun-loving. She's very endearing. Little snarky sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing like you, is what you're
It's
saying.
nothing. It's a lot like me. It's
Yes.
a lot like me, including the love of cars.
I mean, we've been friends for years, and I will say that when this first started coming about, you came to me
I did.
for a lesson in tools.
I did.
Yes.
In welding and sparking.
It was a grinder.
It was a grinder.
It was a
that
grinder.
needed to spark. I just needed to know the sparks were going to go in the right way.
Yes.
So,
But
yes.
you ended up welding, and you actually did a pretty decent job.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I did a decent job.
No,
but I welded
honestly,
some stuff.
For the first time that anybody has picked up a welder, you did just fine.
I just have to look good on camera doing it. That's all.
She's gotta
that
fake it till she makes it.
That's
and
it.
she
Yeah, that's
made
right.
It, so.
That's it. It doesn't actually have to adhere and keep anything together, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
So you do the show in front of a live audience, is that right?
Yes. It's
What's
very
that?
much a traditional sitcom. It's like a throwback to the 90s, including with our cast with Tim Allen and
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Yes.
A lot of our crew is from Home Improvement and Last Man Standing, which is really cool.
Very cool.
And then we have guest stars like Jenna Elfman coming on. We have Sean William Scott, who's part of the show. So it feels very much like the 90s kid in me is geeking out a little bit.
How fun.
But the live audience part is amazing. It feels like you're doing live theater every week, and the interaction from the audience and the laughter just elevates everything to a new level.
Yeah. Now, has Woody come to set yet? Have you gotten to meet Woody?
No.
Okay.
No. It's just Buzz Lightyear.
Just Buzz. Just Buzz
Lightyear.
shows up every day.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Toy Story. reference.
I got it.
Yeah, thanks.
I laughed. I laughed internally.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
it was way down deep inside.
Yeah. Where
Okay.
it belongs.
So, Sin, we asked you here today to play a very special game with us.
Okay.
Okay, that we call 2.5 questions. So what
Okay.
we're going to do is I'm going to ask you 2.5 questions, one question at a time.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is...
Not just all at once at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so the way it's going to work, I'm going to ask you this question. The rest of the squad is going to try to guess what your answer is going to be to that question. So don't answer it right away. Once they have their answers written down, we will ask you what your answer is, and then we will see how close they got. And then I'm going to give them points based on how close they are or how clever they are.
Okay.
Because we all know you super well.
So well.
Yep.
So we're old friends. We go
Yep.
way back
Yeah.
3 minutes ago.
Okay?
I hate to break in here.
Yeah. Do you, though?
Yeah.
I do. I just realized that Dan is not with us anymore.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Dan's been
Dan.
replaced.
well, no, I'm
And-
still here.
And I believe, and it's been a while, but I believe there is a song
Is there?
Oh,
involved when we have to move.
I don't know that there
I
is.
believe there is.
I don't know
and
that
we
there
haven't
is.
sung it for a long time. And I'm sure that she would enjoy hearing the Dan song.
Is
I
it?
enjoy a song.
See? Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have to
believe-
encourage him, Sid.
I believe it is Dan went away. Away goes Dan. Dan's in the booth because Dan has been banned. Hi.
Yeah, there you go, Dan.
Hi. Thanks. I've missed it so much.
Yeah, I've missed that song too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad that
I'm
we
sorry. I
did
just
that.
wanted to get that in there. I thought that was
know.
important.
It is. It's
Uh,
100% important.
there are a
Thank
lot
you,
of
Travis.
fans of the Dan song out there.
Yes,
I
yeah,
don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, so here is your first question. You work with classic cars on the show. Now that you've dipped your toes into that world, what car do you dream to own? And money is no object, okay? So just shoot for the stars. Is there some car in particular that you have your eye on now or have your whole life? Like a special classic car. Could be a current car. Doesn't have to be a classic car. It's just now that you are more inundated with the world of the automotive world. The world of the automotive world.
The
You
world
know?
of automotive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have an answer?
I do have an answer.
Okay, you do.
And we're guessing what the-
And so, yeah, these guys are going to guess what your answer is. Are you in the booth?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Dana,
I don't
Brett,
know. Yeah.
You guys are good?
Yeah.
Bretty, what's going on? You all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. You both have answers?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like
We're totally-
it's like Tweedledee and Tweedle.
Tweedle what? Tweedle what?
Tweedle what?
How dare you?
Such a hard question.
Trav, you haven't written down an answer yet. What's going on?
I'm contemplating.
There's a lot of options.
We're good to
I'm
go
trying.
here.
I'm taking a long, hard look to try and see what her inner car is.
I see.
This is complex.
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot, though. I'm just choosing.
But there's not a lot of options.
It has to be both strong and beautiful.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like Frankie.
I'm working
Strong and
on it.
beautiful.
Strong and beautiful.
I like it.
All right. Trev, come on. There you go. You got it. All right. Sin, I'm going to ask you first. What is your answer? What is your dream car?
It would be a 2-door 1974 Bronco, completely restored.
Bronco.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You like the height? Like what do you?
I do. Just the chunkiness of it all. It's kind of got that like micro machine, but like jacked up chunkiness to it. They're very expensive. When you said price was no option, that's when that became the answer.
Why? Are they expensive to get a classic Bronco?
Very
from the 70s?
expensive. If
Really?
you get one that's beat up and needs all the work in the world, you're looking at about $70,000.
Stop it.
Restored, they're close to 300.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I did not know that. You're
we have
teaching
one on
me
the
something
show.
today.
We have, as a matter of fact, I think in tonight's episode you'll catch it.
Really?
Just in the shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Cool.
Let's go to the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Bretty, what was your answer? What did you go with?
It's a 2007 Honda Odyssey.
God, no.
Gently used if you're interested.
So you're trying to sell a car.
Sell
Yeah,
your
trying to
car.
sell my van.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass on that.
I went with the throwback thing. Not a little bit before the 90s, but it's Kit. The
sure.
Knight Rider car from which is probably
now, is this
your-
going to be like with the programming in the car? Like you actually
Yes,
want
you get to
Kit,
talk to the car, and
not
you
just the Pontiac.
No,
you-
not a Pontiac. Kit. That car, the
itself.
car that talks to you and can turbo boost, and
Is that
Okay.
because the A-Team van wasn't available?
that's
or-
what.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Although
Sure.
I should have said O.J. Simpson's Bronco.
Oh, no.
Going back,
Okay,
throwback to the
all right.
90s.
Yeah,
That would have been better.
yeah, all right.
Bronco,
I am gonna give Brett 5 points and Dan no points.
All right.
Okay. Lex, what do you got?
I said a 1960s Ferrari or a Porsche. I
Wait,
don't
you
know.
gave
that's a good
2
one.
answers?
Listen. Okay, I said the first one.
Same.
Because with story time, I guess, just a quick story. My dad really loves cars, and
Okay.
he bought a 1960s Ferrari, and it caught on fire on the highway.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is the dash. Everyone's fine, obviously, but like that happened, and
Wow.
it just
So
popped
when there
in
was
my head.
electrical fire in the dash.
In the dash, he pulled
Yep.
over, and then I don't know what happened to the car. I think he couldn't keep up with it, which was a sad thing. But I said Porsche because I don't know, like Porsche is like so sexy
Very
and chic, and
Very
you
chic.
you reminded me of that.
I would take either one of those.
Totally.
In a
So
See?
let me just ask this: you want the Ferrari so you can rub it in your dad's face that you have the Ferrari and he doesn't
honestly,
anymore?
if I ever became a bajillionaire, I would definitely get him the same car he had, but
All
fully
right,
restored.
that's
Nice.
kind.
I
That's
know,
kind.
I
That's very,
know.
very kind of you. Travis, are you as kind?
I said a Porsche Bronco.
Oh,
A lot of
Little
people don't
known.
know that Porsche
Little
makes
known.
Bronco.
limited edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
but
A little collab.
yeah.
Yeah.
I may have added the Bronco afterward.
You may have.
May have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
I may have said Porsche and then added Bronco.
All right, so we're gonna go to question number 2. Okay. All right, Sin,
Okay.
you ready for this?
Yes.
You are well versed in why women kill.
Yes, I am.
What is your weapon of choice to get away with murder? Okay, so think about that while these other yahoos write down their answer. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are like, they have their brains together. Literally, they have their heads very close together.
Repeat the question, please.
Okay. What is her weapon of choice to get away with murder? We have often debated on this show the best weapon to get away with murder.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the go-to device for us.
Usually they're
front
trying to figure out how to kill off me.
I
Yes.
see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the episodes where Trav's not here,
Got it.
typically, which we haven't had an episode where you're in here.
Never.
Okay. All right. Everyone has their answers?
Got it.
Yes. Cynthia, what do you got? What is your weapon of choice?
I heard a news thing once where this woman killed her husband by putting Visine little by little in his food and poisoning him that way. So I would probably do something like that.
Visine.
Yeah, I don't know if Visine is as poisonous as it
Isn't it like for the eye, like eye drops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But evidently you build up enough of it in your system,
That's what it
you
said.
can die from it.
It reminds
It's
me
like
of
a
the Sixth
Dateline
Sense.
thing.
Remember, like the ghost girl kept on getting poisoned by her mother with like little bits of soap in her stuff. Remember?
Yeah,
Sixth
it was
Sense?
something like that. Some
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
bit of poison.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Keep it untraceable.
a laxative.
Yes,
Actually,
yes, actually, you're right.
or
could be fun,
Visine.
too.
If you
Yeah.
put it in, it actually.
But you're
Oh,
putting
Visine?
Visine
No,
in.
it's in your eyes.
I
right?
know, but if you put it in somebody's drink, that's what I
So-
heard. Is that
So-
Radiator
We're gonna need to
fluid.
fact
Don't
check.
try it at home, folks. No, it's a real. It doesn't taste. This woman did it. Put it in her kids and her husband's sodas. She put radiator fluid, and it
Ooh.
doesn't have a taste or smell.
OMG.
Update the list.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I was going to say, what was my answer?
No. Yeah, I thought you were interjecting there.
Because I was going to say antifreeze is actually apparently tasty. It's one of the reasons you're not supposed to leave antifreeze out in a bowl, like if you're like
Yep.
changing it, because dogs will
Love.
lap it up and apparently love the taste
Yeah,
of
that's
antifreeze.
Tune
true.
in next episode, guys. We are going to taste test antifreeze, Visine, and what else?
I won't be here for that.
I can't remember what else. All right, let's go around. Let's get some answers. Brett, what do you got?
I said an icicle.
Oh, yeah. Icicle is
Icicle.
always
Classic.
a popular choice. Yes, excellent. Dan, what do you got?
I said she would kill with kindness.
Oh.
And also a knife made of ice because it would melt and leave no
Ooh.
evidence.
Oh, okay. All right. I like
And
that
I didn't.
answer.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to spell sickle.
Is that an S? Did you start with
It's
an
a
S?
C.
It's a C.
And
Oh, it
then
is.
I started spelling cycle, and I wasn't sure about it. And
Brett,
I could have
it's
asked
Only
Dan.
one word. Yeah.
Brett, it's okay. Nobody knows how to spell sickle.
Thank you. That's what I
Okay.
thought.
Who can spell sickle besides Dan? Anyone? Anyone?
C-I-C-L-E?
Nope.
Icicle?
Nope. That's
I
not
think she
right.
nailed it.
I don't know. It might be right. Lex, what do you got? What was your answer?
All right, so I got the poisoned part right.
Okay.
But I said poisoned Dave's Hot Chicken because quick story.
Lex
how we
is
met.
all in with a
we
quick.
met for the first time going to see your play, and then
Yep.
we got Dave's Hot Chicken afterwards.
did.
That was
I
fun.
do love the fried chicken.
Yeah.
True.
So I got the poison part right. I should get points.
Yeah.
All right, Trav, what did
I
your
also said poison, but I said poison lipstick. Remember
Very
that?
nice.
That
Yeah.
I think it was a Bond villain that had the lipstick. and
Here's the
the
thing. I thought you were
sprinkle
talking about the band Poison and the lipstick they wore, and you were just going to steal their lipstick and
no.
slowly
It was
murder
it was a
somebody with
spy-
that.
It was a spy thing, and they would put the lipstick on, and then they give them a kiss, and then they die.
Ooh,
Well, that's
a
also
great
Poison
one.
Ivy, like
Yeah,
when
Poison
she
Ivy does
when
that's
she
true.
kisses.
That's
Yeah.
I want poison lipstick.
Yeah, in the grave.
Really?
then-
You would kiss somebody to kill
Kiss
them?
some-
But
Somebody
hold
to
on.
death.
Quick
Sure.
question: how would it not poison you by
That would be
putting
my
it on?
concern.
Well, you have a
Lipstick.
lipstick that you put on that protects you from the poison.
Okay.
lipstick.
All right.
Or you spend years
I
developing
see.
a
An
tolerance for
immunity.
iocane poisoning, and then you don't have to worry about that.
Inconceivable, Dan.
Exactly.
Inconceivable. Okay. That was the second question. Now is your half question.
Okay.
All right? It's going to be a half question, so you answer it however you see fit.
A lot of places can afford 3 questions.
We can't.
We can't.
No.
We can only
No, we
afford
don't.
two
We can
and a
only
half.
This
afford
one
half our
always
question.
confuses everyone. So.
All right, so
Okay.
you will answer this however you see fit.
Okay.
The half question is, if you could. Okay, so fill in the rest, or answer the question however you you feel, and these guys are going to try to guess what your answer is to that half question. Brett seems to be confident. He's already down writing. He's nodding and he's going, yes, 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 yes. I have an answer. Dan, how you doing? You got an answer?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, thank you. All right. And Lex is writing down stuff feverishly.
Feverishly?
Yeah, well, you have a fever right now, don't
No,
you?
I don't. Oh my god! Don't scare everyone.
All right, but do you have an answer? Are you
So
ready?
does it finish that sentence?
No, you can answer it. It's a question.
If I could.
Yep,
So
It's a question?
it's a question. If you could,
and you can in your mind expand that question
and then answer it.
and then answer it, but you don't have to tell us.
There's no wrong answer.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You look worried now.
I am.
Well,
if I
scared.
could.
Believe me, there are a number of wrong answers. We're going to show you most of them.
Okay, great.
But there's no wrong answer you can give.
So if I could, yes. I
Everybody's
absolute-
in. Everybody's written down.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Answer.
If I could, yes, I absolutely would.
Excellent
Yes.
answer. That's how you do it, everyone. That's
Yep,
how you
I'm
do it.
game.
With
With
confidence.
Yes.
Trav, what do you got? What did you think she was going to say?
I would say I would kill baby Hitler
Oh my god.
because I was assuming it was going back in time.
Yeah,
to
really?
killing baby Hitler.
Oh,
I just
okay.
I was I was
Baby
default.
Hitler.
Just why is it always baby Hitler?
baby.
Well, because it's so much easier than killing adult Hitler.
Well, what about teenage Hitler or
Well, again,
toddler Hitler?
They can struggle. Baby Hitler is
I
just
feel like
a brick
I
and you're done.
I understand. I just
I've
feel
given
like
a lot of thought of how I would kill baby Hitler.
yeah,
by
but
the
I
way.
think you would have trouble. Like you go back, you look at the baby, even though
I
it's
also-
Hitler,
I
you're going to
also-
have trouble killing that baby.
It's a
I
baby.
also think that it's the one baby you're allowed to kill.
Just the one.
Just the one. I think of all the babies in the world are off, but baby Hitler,
That's
you're
the one
like
you're allowed
free
to kill.
game. Yeah.
Well, I can think of a couple other babies that could die. Like I'm just saying, like if we're gonna go back in time and kill babies, I can think of a couple more than just
Baby
Hitler.
Mussolini.
Yeah. We don't need to name names. I'm just saying there's maybe a couple more.
And
Okay.
so what you're saying is babies look out.
Yeah.
Babies in
out,
history.
If I get a time machine,
Yeah. Keep
Look
an
out,
eye
babies.
open, baby.
Dan's got a time machine.
Yeah, when you're sleeping, baby, guess what? Keep an eye open.
Go back and kill that guy that made it illegal to kill babies.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, then it's just free for all.
All right, Brett, what do you got? What's your answer? What did you think she was going to
Oh,
say?
let's do this one. I said maybe shrug emoji because that's the answer I always get from my wife when I ask her about maritals.
Does she have like a shrug emoji icon that she
Yeah,
just
it's
raises?
just like, she always keeps me on my toes. Maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, if I clean the whole house, would you do this? Maybe.
Cute.
Go ahead, Travis. Make a joke.
But that's marriage. That's marriage, man.
Tell me I married up again.
Well, I
It's
know, I just-
unpredictable.
I
you
just
know?
want to know what you do with that answer then. You know, if you ask her maritals and she says maybe, and then do you just like, is it like a, and you just see like where it goes? Like,
Yeah.
Like, and at some point she goes, no, that's good.
It's
She taps out.
Actually,
Yep.
never
No,
mind.
Yeah, she
we're
taps
done.
out.
She
Exactly.
just keeps me on my toes.
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
always.
Oh,
always.
Is that
always
is
keep-
that your favorite position on your toes?
Yeah, on my toes, running after her. Please, begging and pleading.
That's a mental picture I will
Yeah.
never
Okay.
get
all
out
right.
of my mind.
Dan, what do you got?
Oh, that's not Dan.
No. I said I would cavort among the birds and fly to Paris for dinner.
Oh, would you though? I think
Wow.
you would.
If you could.
Sin, you
Are
would
you-
I
fly.
absolutely would.
Are
Yeah.
you a cavorter?
Oh, she loves
You
cavorting.
cavort?
I do. I can
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Cavorter from way back.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone here knows what cavort means, but tell our audience.
Yeah.
Play. I'd play among the birds and have a fun.
Because you
and-
couldn't have said play.
No.
because
No,
it
you
wouldn't-
had to
no.
say
He's a
cavort.
Ravenclaw. We discussed this offline.
Yeah. Why use words that everyone knows when you can use words
Cavort
that
has a
some
very
people know?
specific meaning, which is to like play
Carefree.
with abandon, like with
Carefree.
carefree, yeah.
Okay,
like
excellent.
the kind that like birds,
like it.
Yeah.
kind of play that birds do.
Oh,
All
so
right.
carefree play.
Uh-huh. Oh,
He was
you
just-
could use other
guys,
words.
He was just being obsequious.
Oh,
That's not what that means. That's not what that means.
Good callback. All right, Lex, what was your answer to the have
Listen,
question?
I was on the confident train with her, and I said I would and should.
There you go.
With an
Oh,
underline.
nice.
Extra confidence.
And I would give
I
that
like that.
advice. You would and you should.
I
would,
I
absolutely.
agree with
Sure.
that. Okay,
I'm game.
excellent. That was 2.5 questions.
Yay.
You did
we,
a great
we
job.
learned so much about you.
I'm
Yep.
sure. I would poison people.
Yep,
Drive
and
away in my
you would
custom
drive
car.
away in your custom car,
Yeah.
and you
she's-
would.
I
she's-
absolutely would.
You would.
She's
would do it.
pro baby Hitler killing.
I don't
Which-
think
how
she
would you
agreed
know?
to that. I think that was you. I think she. I don't know that she
Who do you
agreed to
think
that.
built the time machine?
So right now the points as they stand are: Lex, you have 50.
Woo!
Travis 55. Brett was 70, and Dan Stinley was 75. Okay. Now we're going to ask you to stick around and play our last game
Okay.
after the break. But you don't come into the game with no points. You come in with one more point than the leader. So you will start the game with 76 points. You are currently in the lead. I hope you
Yay.
hang on to that lead, because when we come back, we are going to play a new game called Let's Tool Around.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Did you not give Lex Wright any points in that round?
No, probably not. I don't think anybody got any points.
All right, just checking.
Hey,
Please
welcome
keep the
back.
do. Please let's have that go. Stay in.
We're back, everybody. Okay, so this is going to be the final game of the episode. Wah, wah. I don't have the sound effects, so I'm just going to do one with my voice, right? That's what we agreed on.
We really need to find a way to get that sound effect.
No, we don't. I think I'm better. All right, let's tool around is the name of the game that we're going to play right now. All right, Cynthia's on a show that's about tools. A little bit.
I get it.
With the face of tools for the last few decades, Tim the Tool Man Allen. So for our final game, Brett is going to play the sound of a tool working, and I want you to name the tool. Okay? All right, so listen to the sound
We're
effect.
all going to name the tool.
Yeah, and all of you are going to try to guess what tool it is. Dan, can you do me a favor and not look at the computer screen?
Oh no, it's way over here. So
Okay,
it's
all
this,
right.
that- yeah.
Yeah.
But I, of course, will get all the points because I'm playing the net.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, that's tough. Dang, I didn't think about this.
But that's all right. That's all right. I
Dan,
usually
this
win.
is the best episode I've ever done, right? With all the games.
$60 yet later, I agree with you.
Yeah,
it is
there
the
we
best
go.
episode you've ever
Dan
done.
gets 10 points.
Yeah.
There we go. Because we
Lunch on
also
Dan.
discovered that I didn't give out any points last round.
It's
Not really.
No.
So I'm
That's
just
fine.
going to give Trav points for pointing out that I didn't give points.
There you go.
Lex gets 5 points, and just for the heck of it,
don't want your
everybody
pity points.
Okay, then Lex gets no points. She
Fine.
loses points. No, you
Good.
get points. All right. The first sound effect, Bretty, play
You bet.
it. Let's hear it.
Oh man, it's just firing off like crazy.
So let's
Let's try that again. Let's see.
tell me when you're ready. All right.
Was
Ready,
that
Oh,
Bretty?
it's very quiet. Let's try it again. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, I could kind of hear that.
Is that a record player starting up?
It's a
Sorta.
tool.
It's
It's
a
not a
tool.
record player. I'll
I
give you that here.
Is that what it's supposed to sound like?
Yes.
Here, I turned it way up. Here. It's very quiet.
All right.
No, it's there. I can hear it.
All right, I got it.
I regret
Nothing.
Everything?
just flirting with a really cute guy in my shop class all those years.
Oh,
I
and
still-
not paying attention?
I'm not paying attention at all.
But how cute was he?
He was so cute.
You took shop?
don't regret
Oh
it.
yeah, it was part of both my bachelor's and my master's degree.
Was
Wait,
his
and
name,
I flirted with a cute boy both times.
Hold on.
Wait,
Was his
in
name Brendan?
college you took shop?
No,
you
it
took
wasn't.
you took shop in college?
Yeah,
Hold it.
I had
okay,
to. It was
I
part
have
of getting
to,
a theater degree.
I'm sorry.
Ah, yes.
You-
Now I understand.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, go ahead, Trev.
No,
Sorry.
I'm trying to imagine what it was she was taking. That was
Shop.
part of her master's
Yeah,
degree
yeah.
to take shop.
yeah,
But-
I had
okay.
to build sets
All
and all
right.
that.
I see now. Okay, got it.
I didn't know that because you could help build some sets around here now.
Yeah, if you want my help, I don't know if you do.
All right, let's go ahead and let's get some answers. Sin, let's start with you. What do you got? What do you think that
I
was?
think it's a welding thingamajig.
Oh, it is a thingamajig.
I think it's a thingamajig.
I'm
I don't
gonna
think
give
I
you
spelled
points.
that right.
No, you did. Thingamajig. All right,
Yes.
Brett, you know what it is, right?
Yeah, well, you should
Yeah.
probably go to somebody else.
Yeah, I will. Thank you for pointing that out, Dan.
was it an arc welder?
Look at that. That's a great answer.
Yeah, I said a welding thing.
Yep. And
I said blowtorch.
I know.
blowtorch.
my
All right,
second choice.
everybody had it right, but Travis.
Okay, so what is the actual tool called?
It's a welder.
Okay, a welder. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
It's welding thingamajig would be the
Great.
alternative.
No, I think thingamajig is an excellent answer. I'm not gonna.
Multi-use.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Brett.
You
Second sound effect.
Second sound effect
Number
coming right
2.
up, Mr. Leif.
Yeah, number 2. Oh, I feel like that's an easy one, guys. I feel like that's a super easy one. In fact, some of you have yelled at me for playing
No, I've got
for that
I've
sound
got this.
effect coming from for real from the back shop.
We have 3 of these.
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. What do you think it is? Wait, Cindy, you finished writing your answer down?
Mine is completely wrong, my answer, but I have to go with something, so I'm going with a sewing machine.
Oh, sewing machine. Interesting.
It, it sounds like the
I could hear
like
it.
the noise.
Yes.
This
I'm going to give you points for that.
it does sound like a sewing machine, but it's a whale oil extractor.
And we have 3 of those.
We have 3 of them.
Three whale
We
oil
have
extractors.
points. Yeah, we have 3 of those back in the back
And they
shop.
work better than the robot.
Yeah, they
You
really
would-
do.
You would not believe how easy it is to get the oil out of a whale
Yeah.
when you have one of those tools.
Yeah, or 3 of them.
Yeah, now we have 3.
Yeah.
No, Dan, what did you think it
Is it a
was?
circular saw?
It is not a circular
All right.
saw. No, it is not a circular saw. Lex?
Okay, so my brain did a brain fart. and
Story
I can't,
time.
I can't. story
When I
time.
was getting my master's
Yeah.
degree.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's the.
Oh, are you thinking of a jackhammer right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
On the sidewalk where they're breaking up the concrete?
Yeah.
It is not a
That would've been
jackhammer. It is
louder.
not a jackhammer. All right, sorry.
What is it?
Did no one get this right? I guess no
I
one
mean,
got this
you didn't
right.
even ask Brett,
I
did
said
you?
whale
Well,
oil
Brett knows
extractor.
what it is because he's reading the screen.
It's a whale extractor.
It is a whale extractor. Travis was
A
right.
whale. It extracts whales from the
Yeah,
ocean.
not whale oil. No, it's an air compressor. It is an air
right.
compressor.
You're
yeah.
like, it's so easy.
Well, honestly,
It compresses
you're right.
air.
You're right. I'm sorry that I did that because
It compresses air into a whale, allowing you to get the oil.
so it
agree.
blows it up and then it turns into a balloon.
He said it
And you
was
can fly
easy
through the
because we heard it go off 5,000 times when we were working on Spike.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, when we were building the car, like my dad's air compressor would just go off, and yes, we were trying to record audio, so it was just like all over the
I'm
place.
sorry, I need to go back for a second. Do
Yes.
you have a master's degree?
Yes.
Wow.
I've been
You are
working for-
radically underpaid.
Wait, are you saying you hired her without looking at her resume?
That's what I was thinking. You didn't look at the resume?
Do I look at her resume? If I looked at everybody's, first of all, nobody wants me to look at their resumes here.
Because we're all underqualified for the jobs that you hired.
but I
us for?
am. That's impressive that you have a master's degree.
Yes,
is
I have my
impressive.
MFA in acting.
All
There
right.
you
Go,
Uh,
girl.
Brett, play sound effect number 3. Yeah, it's a short one, so listen again. Everyone quiet, and we're going to start from the top.
Oh, I know it. I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
I
Play
need
it
it. I
again.
need one more time.
Locked in.
Locked in. Dan, you know you get points when you lock in. I love it. That's my favorite thing to hear. And nobody's been saying it this episode up until now.
Boy, I do not know how to spell that, apparently.
Okay. I
Just
can't
a
wait to
fun
see.
fact while you're thinking about this, I recently did a job and I had 5 of these in one of my tool bags. 5.
So here's the thing. I recently did this as well, where I went through and I cleaned out my tool bag, and I had multiples, and so I cleaned it out down to 1, which of course then you do another job and you use the 1, and then you go to the next job and you don't even have the 1, and you're
Yep.
like, why did I take the other 4 out? So there's a lesson there,
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
I'm not sure what.
And
it is.
nobody needs 17 flathead screwdrivers, I've found.
No. 5 will suffice. Okay.
No Phillips head, just 17.
Yeah,
flat.
no, that's what happened to me.
Lex, let's start with you. What did you think that sound effect was?
A metal slinky.
Points. I like it.
That's
It's
a
not right.
tool.
It's not right, but I like it. Dan.
Lock me up. I had 5 in my tool bag.
Is that a is it tape measure?
It is a tape measure,
wow.
Dan. That is correct. All right, Sin, what did you
Wait,
think it was?
I have 3 guesses.
Okay.
A socket wrench, a card shuffler, or an ATM. Dispensing
Nice.
cash.
Ooh.
None of
The
which
socket
are right.
wrench is confusing
Because
me.
they like when you go click, 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 click. I like to play
Did
with
it
them.
go click, click, click?
I don't
Did the sound go click, click,
wasn't
click?
that loud.
Are,
It went like click.
are you
Or like-
tool shaming?
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Seriously.
Something like that.
She's on a
That's-
show
that's-
where she needs to know
that's
tools.
pretty judgy,
Yeah,
Mr.
but-
Judgy McJudgy.
The way you said that, did the sound go click, click, click? Did it now?
This is abusive.
Not cool.
No.
You needed more of a tape measure sound, or maybe like if you pulled it out and then you really let it rip, and it was like, then I would have got it.
I'm
It
going to
doesn't
give
sound
you
like
some
that.
points just
Wait.
because he's being a jerk.
Yeah. What
Wait,
are
what are you doing?
Why don't you
touch my
why don't
phone.
you tool splain to her some more?
Tool.
One of us in here is getting paid a lot of money to be around. tools.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. All right, Trav, what was your guess?
I said a mini guillotine. Not measuring tape.
Can I put my head in that
I
guillotine
said
now because I
Sure.
deserve it?
I said very
probably.
specifically not measuring tape.
Not measuring tape. Yeah, I
mini
get it.
guillotine,
So
yeah.
you get points for not a measuring tape. Okay. All right. Brett, let's do the next sound effect. I hate to say this is easy, but I hope that you guys recognize this one. I think you have all, at some point
Stop
in your
shaming
life,
us, Leif.
you have used
I was
this tool.
flirting.
You've used
okay?
this tool.
All right.
All of you
I
have
think we
used
got
this
that
tool,
one.
I hope.
All right, we're good.
Are you? Are you sure? Are you sure? We just play it like 5 times, Brett. Yeah, there we go. All right. Everybody's written down their answer.
Yes.
Let's collectively do it all at the same time.
Hold it.
Okay. Trav needs for
Yeah,
input.
I just finished mine. So.
Okay. All right.
Well,
I
all
think
of
it's
it-
a
we
one
don't
by
know.
No,
one
then
thing.
we won't do it all at the same time.
it's
You
a one
guys
by
are
one
going to
thing.
be
No,
funny.
go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
yeah. Okay.
We're-
All at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
It's
A
hammer
hammer.
time.
My head hammering against the wall every night.
Or a door knocker.
I said hitting things with a wrench.
That could be good. I could see that.
Because you
Sounds like
you
it.
fix things differently than I do.
yeah.
For me, that's the sound that I'm in the bathroom
Right.
hitting crap with a wrench, going
Yes.
work,
Yeah.
work, damn you
Yeah,
pipe.
No, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably what you do. In
Yeah.
fact, you will
And
you will pass the hammer laying there
It'll-
and grab the wrench and
It'll
just
make
hit it
that
with the
exact
wrench.
noise.
It
Yes.
would make that noise.
Now you said hammer or
A door knocker.
door knocker. Is
Yeah.
it door
Sure.
knocker?
I don't know, like the metal
I
ones.
guess it
like
could
a-
be.
a
It could be
door
defined
knocker.
as a tool. Yeah, because it does a job. It communicates. Sure, it's a tool.
Sure.
Dan, what did you say though? You said
It was
your
my head hammering against the wall.
Yeah, you
every night.
definitely get points for that.
That's
That's a clever answer. And Lex said hammer.
I said it's hammer time.
Yep, I like the hammer time. You get points for that as well. Okay, let's do another one. Brett, number 5, I believe it is on the list. I'm going to give you points every time you play a sound effect, Brett, just so you're still in the game.
I don't like this sound effect for what it is.
Yeah, I know. It is not. You know, somebody should have done a better job preparing their games today. I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody definitely slacked when they prepared the game today.
I got mine
It's
for
almost
sure.
like they were distracted with something. I couldn't think what it is, but you know, he could have done a better job. Is all I'm saying. So you ready? What do you got?
I have C-3PO zipping his pants.
That is an excellent
I can hear
answer.
that.
I like that a lot. Lex, what do you got?
I got the screw gun.
Yes, Lex, it is. It's a screw gun.
Well, she has a master's degree. Of course, it's a
Exactly.
screw gun.
And I can't wait to put her skills to use on a screw gun
Yeah.
just next week. All right, Dan, what do you got?
Not the right answer.
Oh, excellent.
You know, I said socket wrench. So
Socket wrench.
yeah,
because
that
of the
was,
click,
'cause
click,
the
click,
click, click, click.
Because of the
Yeah.
click, click, click.
Did it have the click, 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 Dan?
There we go.
I don't know, Leif. Did it?
Thank you. Trav gets points for that. Sid, what do you got?
Drill.
A drill. Yeah, it is. It's a screw gun. It's a kind of drill, so I'm going to give you points.
There you
Okay. All right. Let's do one more. One more.
Okay.
Now, many of you might have not used this tool, but I feel like you've heard it. Play it, Brett.
I've heard this a lot, but I was too busy staring at his eyes.
I'm going to say this, though, Lex. I hope they weren't using this in your shop class. Because it is a tool, but it should not have been being used in the shop class.
I'm going to adjust this a little bit. You'd mostly kind of sound it like this. Like,
Oh, Brett's getting fancy on his DJ skills.
I have no freaking clue what this is.
All right, all right, all right. Dan, you look confident.
I am not. But no, I think I know what it is.
Okay,
I
what
know
do you think it
exactly
is?
what it is.
I think it is Mommy's Little Helper.
Jeez.
Valium. That's what they. It's a
Mommy's
Mommy's,
Rolling
Mommy's
Stones.
other little helper. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the reason why Brett's wife says
Maybe. Maybe. All right. Sin, what do you got? What's your
A
answer?
dental drill?
dental drill.
Dental drill.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah, all right. I'll
That's
give
my
you
guess.
points for that. Yeah. Trav, what do you think it is?
It's a 12-year-old me blowing raspberries into a fan. Remember when you used to get up right up to a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I lost my nose. Yeah, I remember.
Sure.
I remember that very
The
well.
replacement nose you got is
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much
yeah,
better.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at my nose, it's messed up. All
I
right.
was along the same lines. I said blowing a raspberry while being stopped by a hand. So
Oh, and then the hand
Oh,
comes
sure,
in and slaps your face.
yeah,
That's
it's totally a tool that's used in shops.
it's a creative answer. I'll give you points for that. No, Brett, what is it? Tell everyone.
yeah, tell everyone.
That's a grass weed eater.
Yeah,
as
it's a
well.
weed eater, grass
What
cutter.
the heck?
A weed whacker?
Wait
weed
a second.
eater?
We're talking about tools in a shop, and you're.
I never said a shop. Did I once say a shop?
That was
Did-
the
Hear it
whole.
again.
Did
That
I
was
say a
weed
shop?
eater? That wasn't a weed eater.
Yes, it is. Play it again, Brett.
I feel punked.
What kind of silent weed eater is that?
It's not silent. It's not silent. Okay, all right.
I didn't hear
There's so many
anything.
tools you could have done, and you chose
A
that
weed
one.
eater.
I chose that one.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
Now you're tool shaming Leif.
I'm
like,
just saying.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, but She has a master's.
I do.
She's
So
qualified.
she's
I have a
allowed to
master's
tool
in cute
share.
boys.
I now feel that
she's
Leif
fine.
knows nothing about tools, and I'm
Yeah.
taking all my tool advice from Alexa,
Yes.
who actually has a degree behind her tool.
Hey, let us know in the comments if you don't think that's a tool. If you don't think a grass
Not
cutter is a
used in
tool.
shops.
Yeah, I never said shops.
And
I
That was the
don't
whole-
think. Did I?
put in
Let
the
me know in the
comments-
comments if I did say the word shop.
Put in the comments which one of us you think is a tool.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
easy.
That's easy.
That's it. Wait, who do you think is the tool? Did you just point at me? You did. You just pointed at me. Because I pointed at me too. All right. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. That's the end of the game. Let's go over the final standings for the day. The points are, with 85 points, Brett, because I didn't let him play the last game. Brett.
You were leading the whole time,
Oh,
Brett,
my
until
God.
until he
And then I
put you in
just came
charge.
up with a
That's
game
sad.
that he couldn't even play. Oh
that's
God!
great.
I'm just. This has been the whole episode of me just beating up on Brett.
Yeah.
All right. Alexa has 95 points. Very proud of you.
I'm proud of me too.
Travis has 100 points.
Wow.
That's strong. But tied for first place
What?
are Dan and Cynthia with 110 points.
Hey.
Congratulations.
I don't believe Cynthia can have 110 points because she would have 111.
That's
But I gave her 4 points on one of her answers.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Why-
what I always do.
Okay.
That's what I always do.
Trying to cover you.
No, I realized
No, that's
as
so
I
much better.
justified my
That's so
answer
much better than
that
she
you
not
were
win.
that you were trying to save me, and I completely just kicked you back and said, "No, I don't
No,
need saving.
No, I'm afraid not.
I'm gonna
We're not
keep
gonna
swimming. I'm fine.
I would like to. I think you should. I think she should hold the crown alone. Like
I can tread
yeah.
water forever. I don't need your help, life raft. Not at all." Oh my God, what is the matter with me? Oh, wait, Dan, are you conceding the win?
I'm
Is that what
conceding.
you're
Yeah,
doing?
she's got the extra point.
Thank
I'll,
you.
Yeah, like,
Thank
I
you for
concede that. I
saving me
concede
the way
victory.
Travis never could.
No, it's my pleasure, Leif. I'm always here for you. So,
So, Cynthia,
Thanks,
you
Dan.
are the most winner of everything. It is
Yay.
a meaningless title that you
Yay.
will walk out of here and you can do whatever you want with it. What will you do with your meaningless title?
I am honored. I might change my Instagram bio or, I should.
most winner of everything.
Yeah, that
Yes.
would be great. That would be great if somebody actually ever did that. Okay, all right. But because Cynthia won, that also means that Lionel Heisler 4887 also wins because he commented and said, I hope it's Lionel. Yeah, that's a guy. Okay. This is how I'm trying to be one day. Love the license plate collar so much. On our video of my post-apocalyptic fashion faves 2. You also win a game. And why is that, Brett?
Because everything's a game.
Excellent. Yes, even the prizes. All right. Thanks to all of you out there for tuning in, and we just want to once again say stay safe. God, my mouth. What is going on today? Like really, we have to analyze this. Stay safe.
You still have a house. That's what went on.
That's, yeah, yes.
There's a lot of
Stay
stuff in
safe.
the air.
Yeah, there is. All right, so stay safe, and we thank all the first responders and everybody out there in the communities that has been stepping up and helping the people that have lost so much. We really, really do appreciate you. LA is an interesting time right now because it is this mix of emotions. You see this tragedy, but then you see these communities coming together in such a beautiful and wonderful way, and it gives you hope for humanity in some ways, right? Don't we all kind of agree with that?
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
For sure.
And thank you to our guest star for
Yep. and
coming
thank you,
here
Cynthia.
during
Yeah.
this
Thank you,
chaotic
guys.
time.
Yes.
Thanks
yes.
for having me.
So all of you out there, be sure to like and subscribe. Spread the word about our show because we like doing it for you. We want to keep doing it. And the only way that can happen is if more people come and find us and join the family. So
And
to
watch
speak.
her show too. Watch
And
Yeah.
yes, be sure to
Shifting
watch
Gears.
Exciting.
Shifting Gears
Shifting
tonight,
Gears.
Wednesday nights on ABC, and the next day on Hulu.
Yep. That's
Excellent.
correct.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye
Bye.
Bye-bye. Excellent. Okay. All right. Yeah. I need a nap or something to reset my brain. Everything's a Game is a production of Above Board TV. The show's theme song is composed by David B. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and other social media pages to access even more of our original content.
Everything's